What's going on, guys? It's Jeffrey the Car, bringing you some World of Warcraft. I decided to make this guide because actually the most popular video on my channel was just a stream highlight I uploaded of me doing this. And back then, I mean, that was like the beginning of Warlords, so I didn't quite know what I was doing with my rogue. And now that I've perfected this, you know, running it over and over to get these bad boys right here, I've, you know, gotten really good at doing Spine of Deathwing. So I know some people are having trouble with it. Now, just to be clear, I'm doing this on a rogue, but any other class with a self-heal can do this. The reason I'm using a rogue is because rogue is my main character. This is what I, you know, raid with. I like the daggers. I do this for the gold nowadays, but back then it was purely for the daggers. Back when I was, you know, getting good at this. So for those of you who don't know, you can run Heroic Dragon Soul 25 every week and get around 2,500 gold on average just from vendoring all the shiny purples that you get, along with each boss dropping, you know, 120 gold, I think, or something around there each. So it adds up. Anyway, Spine of Deathwing has been pretty hard to solo ever since. I mean, I don't know how long this has been out, but ever since I've been running it, which was Warlords of Draenor, it's been difficult to solo just because of the roll mechanic. For those of you who don't know, if there are too many people on either side of the spine, Deathwing will roll and throw everybody off, and it's a mechanic used to clear off, you know, some extra adds, you know, in the fight, but nowadays it just kills you. And when you're doing it with one person, like let's say that this deck here is the spine, if you've got one person and I'm standing off over here, it will recognize this as there are too many people on the left, so I want to roll. So it is very, very sensitive. So like if I was standing right here, this is the center. If I was standing right here, it would register this as on my left side. So the crux of the strategy is I'm going to be running on side to side. And basically every time I get the message that says Deathwing is getting ready to roll left, I just run to the other side, or roll right, or whatever it was. This is the talent setup that I'm using. I'm using Shuriken Toss because it helps with the tendons. I was doing a strategy where I would just sort of DPS the tendon and then run away, and then DPS the tendon. But I found myself I'd get slowed sometimes by the tentacles, and basically I would die too often with that strategy. So what I'm doing now is I'm just using Shuriken Toss so that I get ranged auto attacks, so that I can keep DPSing just while keeping the same strategy. Burst of Speed because I get around really fast, and Leeching Poison because the damage scaling, the way it works in old dungeons, is broken with Leeching Poison, so basically I'll heal back up to full health with almost every auto attack, no matter what amount of damage I'm taking. So, with that being said, I'm going to get right into it and show you how this works. I'm going to have to skip a cutscene here, so I apologize for the slow start. Alright, but okay, there we go. Alright, so you go ahead and start by killing 3 of these corruptions. This will spawn 3 adds, but don't worry about it. We're just going to stand over here, and so these hideous amalgamations, in just a moment, are going to flip off the side. Yeah, here it is. The reason we're doing this is to break the tentacles. The bloods that you need to pick up with the amalgamations spawn from the tentacle stubs, basically. So we want to break as many of those as possible to get as many bloods spawning as possible. So here comes the fun part. This is all we do the whole fight. Just run back and forth. Very, very easy. We're gonna auto attack the bloods whenever they get to the center, but I don't like to auto attack them too early or too late because that was a little tricky there. That was almost almost killed me. I don't like to attack them too early before they reach the center, because sometimes it makes the amalgamation, like I think this one's going to be hard to get, makes the amalgamation, you know, have to travel farther. I like to keep the amalgamation right near the center. If we keep him right about there, it's good stuff. Now the other thing you have to pay attention to is which side of the dragon you're on. So like right now I'm towards, like back here, this is his tail side. So I need to get the amalgamation to his head side when he reaches 9 stacks. So this will be the 9th right here, you can tell right there. So I'm going to run him to the head side. So turn around, this is where it gets a little dizzy. So I'm just going to run back and forth. Right, left. So the way I keep it straight here is when I'm on the head side, it tells me which direction to go, instead of the opposite way. Okay. So there it is, and this is going to be the tendon, so I'm just going to pop Slice and Dice. Oops. And keep auto-attacking here with my Shuriken Toss. You know, pop the... Okay, and when I get close like this, I'm just going to... There we go. Just get some auto-attacks in there. Now here, when we've got all these bloods but no amalgamation, I'm just going to group them up into the center. I like to get as many as I can. Pop Bleed Flurry, kill them all. That's it. So now we're going to do the same thing we did last time with the flipping. It's not necessary because you're only activating 2 extra ones, but every little bit helps. Honestly, after the first one, it's easy mode from here on out because you have all of these bloods that can be picked up here. Right. So there's left, and there's right. There's left, there's right. Okay, he's picked up 4, 6, 9. There it is, right there. That's easy. After the first one, there's so many that spawn that it just becomes very, very simple. Very, very simple. Honestly, like, that's why I said it's unnecessary, because there's so many open, so many tendrils open, that there's just so many bloods that spawn. Yes, and so here it goes. Right. And there's left. Oops. Just gonna pop this. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. There it goes. So, I'm actually not going to do the strat this time. I'm just gonna... Because I think there are close to 9 here. If there are not 9, then I can get 9 close. Okay, so here's the last one. 6, 7, 8, and this will be the 9th. So there's 9. So I just have to make sure that... Oops, I'm on the wrong side. There's left. There's right. And it's always disheartening when you, you know, accidentally kill yourself right at the end here. So I'll pop Click of Shadow so I don't take damage from that. And this is a fun little thing here. You can stand right in the thing, so it's less dizzy. And there it is, right there. That's the fight. You can stand in that little tendril. You still can't reach it from melee, which kind of sucks, but you don't have to keep running around, just to be, you know, safe. And yeah, that's it. That is Heroic Spine of Deathwing. If you guys are having trouble with any other fights in here, just let me know. I've got a couple of tricks for Yorsage. Not Yorsage. Well, Yorsage kind of, but I mean, it's very, very simple. Deathwing is very easy, just straightforward. The only stupid thing about Deathwing is these jump mechanics. These jump mechanics are awful. I can't tell you. Yeah, that happens. Didn't touch the keyboard. You just jump back. Don't ask me why. It's been there since the freaking fight came out, because this place is honestly terrible. Anyway, have fun with your loot and your gold and your daggers, you rogue friends. Yeah, have a great day, guys. See ya.